Let's look at different types of email engagement. Now, email marketing or drip campaigns are automated sequential emails that you can send to the customer. Now, in order to create one, there's 5 steps that you need to follow. The first is to identify what the goal of your email campaign is. So after the series of emails, what do you hope the customer has taken as an action? After you've decided what your objective is, you also want to determine how someone would end up in this campaign. So what's the trigger? Are they signing up for an email? Are you getting their name from somewhere else? How do you actually enter someone into this flow so that they can then go through the series? Now, once you've figured that out, then the next is to decide how many touches or how many emails you want to send this customer. So really understanding the customer journey and how you're going to meet them at every step with an email touch point. Now, once you've done all of that planning, then your 4th step is to create the content. So actually creating the emails and having them all set up and ready to go. And then step 5 is knowing when to take someone out of the drip. So knowing that at a certain point, maybe they've converted, they've taken the action that you want, and you don't want to send them any more messages. So there are tons of different types of emails that you can use as part of an end-to-end email marketing campaign. You have welcome emails, survey emails, closing emails, the list goes on. And we're going to talk about a couple here. So this is your welcome or how-to email. And usually this ends up being the first email in the series. So once you've signed up, so maybe you've gone to a landing page and you've given an email address or you've registered on a new site, this email is going to give you the basics and the how-tos of the experience that they're about to get. So as an example, if I've given my email to a product that hasn't launched yet, that welcome email might introduce me to what types of communication I can expect and potential launch dates that I should be aware of throughout the marketing campaign. Now, if I've registered for an existing service, that welcome email might set me up for success and tell me how to onboard, what things I should do first, and how best to engage since I'm a new customer. Now, survey emails can be used at any part of the campaign, and what they do is they engage your customer. Now, though you're not offering value, you're trying to get your customer to engage by allowing them to give you their honest feedback that you can then turn around and incorporate in some way. And so survey emails, even though it seems counterintuitive, actually does offer your customer value because they're able to actually contribute and speak honestly about their experiences. But for this to be successful, you as the business owner need to take that feedback and turn it around and make it actionable. Now, the give email is where you're actually offering content. So when we talk about inbound marketing, where you're providing value by creating content that your customers want, the give email is doing just that, but directly via email. So maybe you've created a white paper or you've written some helpful how-to articles. You can share that with your customer so that you're actually giving value through email and not just with the product that they've signed up for. Now, the interest email is a really great way to keep your customers engaged and help gauge how interested they are at a given point. Now, this is really great when you have a really long, drawn-out product launch process, and you don't necessarily have something to give the customer right away, but you do want to engage them and make sure that they're still interested, and if not, you are set up to offer them something to kind of keep them engaged. So the interest email kind of measures the level of interest that your customer has at a given point in time. Now, the anticipation email is really great because it's helping to reinvigorate your customers. Same use case where you might have a really long product launch process, the anticipation email helps get your customers excited. Maybe it's sharing a countdown or giving you a date for when to expect something more. This is really great from both a customer perspective as well as from a business perspective because it helps establish a promise to the customer that you can then follow up with. And as you follow up and meet those promises with your customer, you're slowly building trust. Now, the offer email is similar to the give email, but instead of offering content, you're actually offering value. So maybe it's a discount or some type of relief on a coupon or promo or something like that that allows your customers to use that and turn around and make a purchase. Now, this is really great when it comes to automating your sales funnel, because maybe you want to get your customer to make a purchase and they're not there yet. An offer email is a really great way to kind of push them in that direction. Now, the Q&A email is similar to the interest email in that it's allowing you to engage with your customers and really kind of gauge where they're at. Now, this can be used as almost like an FAQs, but in email form. It also allows you to kind of ask questions in the way that a survey would. And it can even be incorporated in your welcome email by giving the most common questions that are asked and your answers to that question. So it kind of gives you a personal engagement aspect with your emails to your customers. And then, of course, there's the closing email. Now, this is something that can be sent when a customer has fallen out of the funnel, and so you kind of just want to tie it up nicely with a bow, or maybe they've completed the whole series, and now the series has ended and maybe they're entering into another marketing series. So it's really great to have like a kind of nice, solid closer that's delivering the ultimate message. So this is your goal for the campaign and your last try at trying to get them to take that action. So let's take a look at this example. So Dollar Shave Club is a campaign that actually allows people to subscribe to shaving supplies. And what they did is they built a whole integrated marketing campaign based very largely around email to get their customers to sign up. So that was the goal. And as you can see here, this is their plan over 20 plus days where they engage their customers with emails. And at different stages, they're sending different types of emails to try and engage the customer over time. Now, you don't have to build something as complex as this, but it's really cool to see that for a lot of companies, both big and small, it's a really strategic approach to actually incorporate email into your marketing strategy and use it in a way that's driving sales.